And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Miami Marlins. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one in the air center field. And that's the third out. The A's strand one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Michael Lorenzen. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Center field. Cruz puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jacob Wilson.
Bottom of the second. Leading off, Dylan Cruz. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Lorenzen back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a pop-up. Schumann makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. In the air out to center, and base hit. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. Fly ball center field, Cruz. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Luis Ariz.
And now here is Ryan De La Cruz. That's a laser base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. You often hear the phrase short to it, but long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Cruz up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. There's a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips into there. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics taking on the Miami Marlins. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and pitching here today, Max Meyer. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
First and second. 2 outs. Now the A's designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz. Up the middle, win. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. A couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second.
One down.
Now
Mason Wynn will hit next. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Wynn, 23 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Grounds one to short. 2 gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground. Gets it to first. Third out. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A's leading by a run. Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Line drive. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Two outs, runner at first.
Left fielder,
Next up for the A's,
Larnach.
Trevor Larnach. The 0-2. Up the middle. Win. Whips it to first. And that is that. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. And now for the Marlins, Mason Wynn. 1 for 3. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened.
And out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2-2-2.
To short, could be 2. Over to second for 1.
That's an out.
And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Man at first, Dalton rushing. The next up for the Marlins. Rogers back to work. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's even this series up at a game apiece.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set It's the Athletics taking on the Miami Marlins. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Matt Manning. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So 2 down. Now here is J.J. Bleday. Hit on the ground to the right side. Peraza slings to first, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the A's 1 and the Marlins. So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 outs. In the air, left field. Larnach sizes this one up, and that is the inning. Marlins. So up next, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 2 in this one. Headed towards the corner. Rooker on the run towards the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle, Peraza. Fires to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
1 gone, runner at first. Kyle McCann now at the plate.
Outside,
just missed. And there's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. This is J.J. Bleday. Gets the outside corner with that one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gregorio Alvarado. Gets the call. Strike 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
cruise.
Ball,
The
that's
next to hit takes ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And fouled off. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Got him swinging.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Peraza stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Marlins down to their final strike. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Got him, and that's the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
Pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. And at the plate for Miami, Victor Scott. That one finds the corner. And that's how this game gets started.
No ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. That's out to center field. Scott has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Victor Scott. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. So another good inning. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Scott makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
This one in the air center field. Scott pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch
now
on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The second.
Swing and a foul out of play. There's the strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
One, two.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Way inside.
Full count.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top.
Base hit, that'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off and win it 3-2. 3-2 the final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton.
Let's play ball. That hit him. First base. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Take your base, ball 4. 3. Ow, he's out. 3. Play ball.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the
Second
seventh
baseman,
with nobody out. Luis
Acuna.
Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. That's off the mark. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Orion Kerkering preparing to come on if needed. Alvarado also getting ready. Next offering way off the plate. Right side. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. And he swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now the first baseman, Gregorio Alvarado. And that one fouled off.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impactful.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson.
Designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
Garrett back to work. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0. And delivers outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. He goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Outside with a breaking ball. And a count 1-2. That one drilled left field, down the line, and it's foul. One down, Phillies down a run. Chopped left side. Peraza fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Robert at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He boots it.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And it's through for a hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Ball 1 low.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kirkering.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch, so there's no doubt he's a...
Dives, and he can't hang on. Here's the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings over the top there. 1 out, base is empty. And the sweeper misses. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joel Kuhnel, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Clips the corner. And the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Norby, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today. Starting pitchers have fared so far.
Now pitching for Miami, number 66.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Espino.
That one ripped. And foul ball. That's the third. Vientos. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Castellanos in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And another ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And strike 2.
2-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. In there, got him looking, and that one split the play. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Dylan Cruz. First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Oswald Peraza, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. This one smoked out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. And downstairs. Man on second, 2 down. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sanchez gathers, goes to first. That completes